This is my moment, watch me shine. I'm unstoppable, feel it in my soul. Good vibes only, I'm in control. Turn the music up, let the rhythm roll. I move my body, I'm alive, I glow. Unstoppable, dancing through the fire. Every step higher, taking me higher. Smile so big, can't hold it in. Good vibes, good life, let's begin. Every scar made me wiser. Every tear lit the fire. I don't fear what's ahead. And I am live, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. This is Arnel. I am the face behind this amazing personal business and YouTube page, everybody. So for those of you who doesn't know me, I am the face of this page, and I am a mother of two beautiful kids living here in San Francisco, California, and also running a successful digital business on the side. Yes, so I just finished doing my Zoom with my accountability partner, reviewing my ad, right? If you're a business owner, it's just so amazing having people behind your back because they're really helping you. Make some suggestions because honestly, you are targeting the same business partners like you. Since they are business partners, and of course, I'm doing the best again to help you, to help working moms like me, right? To start a side hustle business so you can spend more time with your family, and eventually in the future, knock on wood, right, and this is gonna be your full-time career, right, and focus more on impacting and helping people, right, and make a difference in their lives, right? So yeah, so hello tonight, right? It's the night also that I'll be talking about this day 8, no, not 18, right? My goodness, this day 21 of this magic book by Rhonda Byrne, and tonight's topic is all about magnificent outcomes. Oh my gosh, like honestly, today I really don't talk about the challenges, right? But I'm still, even though I've been working on my mindset for quite some time, but I still have moments. And today is one of those days that my brain, my head really is so tired for at work, because this is the last week of my excessive role plays here and role plays there. They literally give you a scenario, and you have 10 minutes to put all your story together, and then you're going to role play with other leaders, virtually, and how you want to resolve that situation. And oh my god, all of a sudden, like my mind, like since I went back to the office, it's just really it's so different. It makes you more be at home and focus more on the business than being at work. So this kind of like really challenging part, because I know that this is something that I really want to do full time. But of course, I love also my career. It's quite challenging right now because of course I am new in the company. I am learning the system. And can you imagine, like, you have to open 6 or 7 systems at the same time while you are resolving a situation, right? And you are not used into clicking here and clicking there and clicking here. But in our business, we just use like AI, right? In there, you have to really, that mentality of being in a corporate job and the mentality of being a business owner is just totally different. There are rules that you need to follow, and then here I am the boss. My rule is need to be followed, right? And you consistently learning and learning and improving your mindset, but right now, like, I am doing this job, like, oh my gosh, like I am in between of two worlds, right? That it just kind of like uh you have to really follow the protocol, the regulations, and and they are more strict when it comes into serving clients in the company that I'm working with, and I am here, like I speak into my heart to connect with people that I want to work with. But in there, no, you have to really follow the rules or else you're gonna be in trouble. And that literally is just like messing my mind, like, oh my god, and this is something that I really want to do so bad, because of course, it's not that point yet that I'm gonna retire that early, to because I have massive goals, and I know I can do it. I am not only like work, being a mom. I'm writing a book. Uh, Also, this business all together, and actually after this, I'm gonna be like go over with the replays on for my book writing, right? And then today was just really tiring, but that's why tonight's topic is just really commingled about the situation that I had at work today. Like, I'm mentally exhausted, but even though I'm mentally exhausted, but I also created a lot of brain cells, which is always a good thing. I always see the good in everything, but that not gonna stop me in working on my business and doing my go live as well, and do more studying, right, regarding on my book writing, because I had to really catch up as well. Yeah, so whether you're here or live with me right now, I have 2 millions. What is what I yeah, I have 2 millions that is watching right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, so whether you are here live with me right now or watching the replay later, because I truly believe that when you arrive a message like this, it means you are ready to hear it, right? Before I begin, I really want to invite you to like slow down your body, right? Just a little, uh, take a gentle breath through your nose and slowly exhale, because today's practice is not about effort. It's not all about force or trying harder. It's all about expectation. And today's day 21. I can't believe that I'm already in day 21 of this magic book by Rhonda Byrne. And today's practice is called Magnificent Outcomes. Today was magnificent at work, though it's challenging, but it's really uh, sometimes I like challenging myself, but I would never expect that it will go so far. But I always see the good in everything uh, on it, because I never experienced it before, right? And it's okay to experience that, because it's also testing my patience. And also, I am learning a lot how to put all the stories together in a very short period of time. Because again, we are reading a scenario, and then you have to apply, because I am a leader, right? I'm a manager, and then I don't know yet how many people that I will be handling. And then of course I have to really learn the in and outs of the business, because in every uh, complaints or problems, I have to really learn in every role of that company, right? And it's just been quite challenging, and then I'm telling myself like, oh my god, this is only the last week. I have like 4 more days to go, right? Wednesday, I know, Thursday, Friday, and Monday. And then Monday I'll be going on rotation. So I have 3 days more to go. So like, yeah, so tonight's is really good topic, because like despite of the tough day today, right? It I would say that this is a magnificent outcome, because I know this is gonna be more beautiful outcomes, because I am facing this now, and it's gonna be more beautiful later on down the road. Yeah, and today's topic is called magnificent outcomes, which is all about learning how to expect best before it happens, instead of hoping worrying or bracing for disappointment, this day is powerful because it teaches us, it teaches you, teaches me that we expect but what we expect shapes what we experience. And most people are not aware of how often they are expecting things to go wrong or without realizing it, right? So the core message of this day 21 really aligned with how Rhonda Byrne explains that many people really practice gratitude, positive thinking, or even visualization, yet still feel disappointed because deep down in their heart, they are expecting problems instead of outcomes. And this has been a big lesson for me today. Instead of taking that as a huge um, tough moment for me, but I actually, it's also a test for me to really focus on what's happening at work and not really focus on what's happening here in my business, right? I'm always thinking about the business, guys. Honestly, I've been thinking about the business and the business and the business every time I'm in training at work. So maybe that's the only one that's really taking a toll of me today, only today, right? Today. Yeah, so she really teaches us that uh, uh, Rhonda Byrne really teaches us that expecting magnificent outcomes does not mean ignoring the reality or pretending life is perfect, but it means deliberately choosing to anticipate positive results instead of negative ones, right? And expectation is powerful because it sends a signal to our conscious mind, to your conscious mind, and to your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind then influences how you think and how you act and how you respond to situations, right? So when you expect the worst, your body tightens and your mind becomes defensive and your decisions are influenced by fear, you know. And but when you expect magnificent outcomes, your body relaxes, your mind becomes open, and you naturally make better choices without forcing yourself. And that's the reason why I decided to do this live, because I'm kind of like really kind of down, but I know how to turn things around. So after this live, I'm just gonna go deep meditation uh, to really heal, to heal and to really change how I think before slumbering tonight, right? Yeah, so why expectation really matters, this is something that I've learned from Napoleon Hill from the Think and Grow Rich book, that whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And that's very, very popular quote that comes from the book. But belief always begins with expectations, not effort. And from Bob Proctor, he also explained that paradigms are built on habitual expectations, right? And if you expect things to be difficult, inconsistent, or disappointing, your results will always reflect that internal pattern as well, right? And what's and then from Earl, it's the Earl Nightingale is the mentor of Bob Proctor. And I remember that he said this, that we become what we think about most of the time. And expectation is simply repeated thinking about what we believe will happen next, right? So that assumptions from Neville Goddard hardens into fact, meaning what you assume will happen often becomes your lived experience. So all of these teachings point tells the same truth, that life responds to expectation, not hope. right? So this magnificent outcomes, day 21, really means that expecting magnificent outcome is a daily choice, not a one-time affirmation. It means that before you start your day, before you attend a meeting, before you join a call or have a conversation or take actions in your business, you should be consciously choose to expect things to go well, even if you have no evidence yet. That's why this does not mean that everything will always go perfectly, but it means you are no longer rehearsing, right? Rehearsing failure before it happens. That's why expectation is like placing an order, right? With life, and most people are unknowingly placing orders for stress, delays, and frustrations. Yeah, so let me give you guys some examples. If you wake up thinking like today is going to be an exhausting one, your body and your mind align with that expectation, right? That's why, um, and here's the thing too. But if you wake up thinking something good is going to unfold for me today, you move differently, you speak differently, and you respond differently as well. So if you expect a conversation to be difficult, you unconsciously create that tension. And that's basically what happened to me. If you expect conversation to be difficult, you unconsciously create that tension. And that's basically what happened today. See, and it's just so crazy because um it's only today that happens, and it's also aligned with the conversation that I am sharing it with you guys tonight. So basically, like again, as I mentioned, it's just like so back to back to back role plays, and then you have 1 hour of role play, and you only have 10 minutes to really prepare everything. They give you a scenario, you prepare it for 10 minutes, and you have 50 minutes to do the role play. You navigating six to seven systems together. And then of course you kind of like I was not I'm not experienced enough, right, to put all this thing to add more, to put all the pieces together, right? Because I'm still new, and then of course there are others who's been promoted, right? So it's kind of like really they know their systems already. And for me, like I am new to that company, they put me in the spot. You role play with two or three managers also like me, and then English is not my first language, and learning the system together. Which which one do you go first, right? And you have to really pretend that I am that person or I am the customer or whatever it is, that you really put yourself on the spot. And what next, right? You have to really think. You have to really, really think like, oh my gosh, like where should I go next? But the good news is these people are really nice. But sometimes you can feel energetically that wow, there's just so much I am learning from them. And the good news is like I train my mind to really receive feedback graciously. But if I am what is that? If that happened like 5 years ago before learning personal development, nerd world probably gets so irritated. But right now I'm just laughing at it like, all right, Ned, oh my gosh, like this is not the I feel like I'm so horrible today. But again, uh I am doing amazing. It's just like I am just so new into system learning, so, and I take that as a really good challenge because again, like they're gonna be transferring me in a different location, and that's gonna be my rotations, right? Rotations. I'm gonna be really on it with the manager, just like facing everybody, And then it's really good that I experienced this today, because like it's gonna be, I am the kind of person who really learn fast when it comes into visual, not like uh, in a sitting and just keep reading and reading and reading and reading and implementing it right away, which is really good. But I learn faster when I interact with clients, right? Um, with the complaints also, not like I feel like I'm being intimidated, right? Like these are really amazing leaders, and then I feel like, oh my god, they are so good, you know. And this is something that I'm trying not to. I don't want to say it, but again, they are really good, or really good, and I'm learning something from them. Words, spell. So I'm so cautious about all the words that's coming out from my mouth. And then it's a good learning lesson as well. So again, just don't take things so seriously. I learned from it too. And it's really good too, because I get to know myself better and I get to know what to focus on. Right. So yeah. So again, if you expect a conversation to be difficult, you unconsciously create a little tension for yourself too. But if you expect a conversation to flow well, you show up calmer and more open. That's why Rhonda Byrne really teaches that even small expectations, practice it consistently, create noticeable changes in daily experience. Yeah. Yeah. So how these magnificent outcomes related in the business that I am doing? Well, let's bring this directly into the business and income, because this is where expectation matters deeply. So when someone join a business, right, and expecting it to be hard, to be confusing and overwhelming, they usually struggle. Not because the system doesn't work, but because their expectation blocks consistency. So, what does that mean? In contrast, when someone expects support, structure, and guidance, they show up willingly to learn and follow the process. This is why systems, automations, and mentorship matter so much, because they support people while their belief is still growing. And this is something that I love in my business community, because not only we have a system, we have an automation, we have a mentorship, right? And then we have a support from everybody. The only thing that you need to do is the belief. And then the good news is that belief that you have is you can change that. And that's basically what happened. A few of my business partners, and also happened to me because of this business. I've changed so much and I've grown so much as well, because of the community, the support of the community. Yeah, so in my journey, what changed everything was not working harder, but aligning with a system that worked consistently, even when I wasn't pushing every single moment. That's why expecting magnificent outcomes really allowed me to trust the process instead of questioning it daily, right? So, how expectation shapes the self image, right? Yourself. And here's something that I learned from my mentor. Your self image determines your result, and expectation is one of the fastest ways to shift the self image. So when you expect good outcomes, you begin to see yourself as someone life supports, right? And when you expect progress, you begin to act like someone who belongs at the next level. You know, that's why expectation really quietly rewrites your identity without pressure. You stop asking, what if this doesn't work, right? What if I'm not good enough? Whatever what if or excuses might uh, come. And then and you and start living from instead of asking, saying these words, what if, why not start living from, I wonder how well this business will work, right? So this day 21 practice magnificent outcomes really is simple but powerful. That's why throughout the day, whether you are about to do or you say the magic words, thank you, say your gratitude, thank you for the magnificent outcomes. Yeah. So you say it before, you just say thank you before meetings, thank you before work, thank you for before accepting a call, thank you for before conversation, right? And they say thank you before making decisions as well. And also thank yourself. Say this to yourself first before doing your daily task, right? And as you say it, you allow yourself to expect the best, not because you know how it will happen, but because you trust the unfolding, right? So the purpose is not to control the result, but to align emotionally with the positive expectation, right? So at the end of the day, Rhonda Byrne really reminds us to really reflect on moments where something went better than expected, even if it was small. Celebrate it. And you hold the magic rock, right? I have this magic rock here all the time. And just say thank you and allow yourself to acknowledge that expectation works. This is really reinforces your belief gently without forcing, right? So the deeper message of these magnificent outcomes really is life does not respond to effort alone. Life responds to expectation combined with consistency. Always expect great things, right? So when expectation becomes positive and steady, then what's gonna happen? Opportunities feel lighter, then decisions feel clearer, right? And progress feels more natural, right? So tonight, or today, this morning, wherever you are, I really want to invite you to stop bracing for disappointments and start expecting support. You don't need to know how everything will work out. You only need to expect that it will, right? So let's do this affirmation together before I end this live. Before I do my meditation, it's 28 minutes, which is good. I still have more time. We will do this affirmation together. Like, thank you for the magnificent outcomes unfolding in my life, and thank you for your guidance, for your clarity and support, and thank you for working out even better than I imagined. And you just say thank you, and thank you. Right. So that's the end of my Go Live. And then I'm so grateful that you guys stayed with me till the end. Um, it's just so incredibly amazing having you guys listening. And I hope you learned something from that as well. So kudos to you, Anna Parmar from Toronto. Oh, Madonna, I love listening to you. Thank you so much, Madonna. I really appreciate you. To Alex, thank you as always. And yeah, so that's the end of my Go Live 30 minutes. Yes, I told myself that I have to only do this in 30 minutes. So thank you so much, everybody. And I'll see you guys tomorrow if you're a part of my morning routine. Thank you. And have a good night. Amazing.
This is my moment, watch me shine. I'm unstoppable, feel it